to an electrifying edition of Raw with an acknowledgment ceremony where every generation of the Anoa'i family will be in attendance. If you smell what Oh, he's not coming? Shit. Okay. Skirrrrt! Let's just pump the brakes and have a trial then.
Pro Wrestling Bits. Subscribe now.
WWE found itself in the exact same situation as AEW did earlier this month, when AEW spent the entire month building up to Not Sasha Banks. AEW got its carny on a couple of weeks ago by leading fans to believe that Mercedes Mone was showing up, right down to Britt Baker cheekily saying, "I am the boss." Well, the boss was off to lunch that day, and while AEW benefited from a big carny bump in walk-up sales, the backlash was inevitable as no Mercedes was trending. WWE is so competitive with AEW that now they're trying to out-carny them too. Or at least that's what it seemed like. The promotional graphics for Raw is 30 featured all kinds of lightning bolts and electricity similar to the Royal Rumble posters. WWE initially advertised an acknowledgment ceremony where every generation of the Anoa'i family would be in attendance. With advertising like that, there's no way WWE could have gotten away with not having The Rock show up. Between Twitter and the city of Philadelphia, I don't know what fan base would be more toxic in their outrage. But at the final hour, WWE developed somewhat of a conscience. Instead of getting themselves in a sticky situation and misleading fans into thinking The Rock might show up at Raw 30, WWE did an about-face and advertised a completely different segment in the form of Tribal Court with Sami Zayn. By having a trial in conjunction with reports that The Rock will likely not be at WrestleMania Inglewood, WWE minimized potential backlash in ways AEW did not. You see, even when it became clear to AEW that Sasha Banks would not be in Inglewood, they still teased her on the Go Home show. Meanwhile, WWE did the opposite and scrapped an entire segment that suggested The Rock would be there, probably because they didn't want to lead their fans on. Are we in some parallel universe where WWE is the honest company and AEW are the con artists? What's happening here? This is like if Joe Biden was grabbing women by the pussy. WWE seems to be coming to terms with another WrestleMania without The Rock, but that doesn't mean pro wrestling's needy fan base will follow suit. Until all 30 wrestlers come and go in the Men's Royal Rumble, fans will continue to hold out hope that Dwayne will show up to the Alamo Dome. It doesn't help that WrestleVotes noted WWE is, quote, more than pleased at the number of surprises it has for the Royal Rumble. Entitlement aside, I'm perfectly fine with a full-time member of the WWE roster winning the Royal Rumble and going on to beat Roman Reigns, because that would be the most meaningful victory for any WWE superstar since The Undertaker's streak was broken at WrestleMania 30. WWE needs to move forward. They're going on 12 straight years that WrestleMania has been headlined by at least one part-time performer. And even though Roman Reigns is set to main event this year, he's now considered a part-timer based on his schedule alone. At least he's a part-timer in his 30s, I guess? The Royal Rumble is essentially a two-horse race, with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes your most likely winners. Let's go, Cody! My heart says Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble, but in my 2023 predictions, my head said Sami Zayn would win. I think both are solid choices. Sami Zayn is the people's champ, so WWE will have to be very careful phasing Sami out of the world title picture if that's not the direction they're going. The American Nightmare could go from Cody Rhodes to Batista in 2014 real quick. WWE had the nerve to build up Cody Rhodes with video packages. So now people are gonna see that as a sign that Cody is the chosen one and he's being forced down our throats. Who's we, by the way? None of these fans speak for me or my throat. Worry about your own throats and stop telling me what's being forced down mine. Pause. Cody Rhodes is a man who wrestled a Hell in a Cell match with essentially one arm, and fans already feel like they might turn on him. Why? Because WWE is showcasing him as a star during WrestleMania season? As if there's anything wrong with pushing a high-priced free agent and telling his story as he readies himself for the biggest match in pro wrestling this year. Isn't that what this fucking sport is all about? Building up challengers for an unbeatable champion? But by announcing Cody Rhodes for the Royal Rumble in an era of ADHD and social media, WWE gave fans a chance to get sick of him, the way they get sick of any wrestler who's even rumored to win a WWE title in a backstage report. We're in a weird generation of wrestling fandom where promotions are incentivized to keep secrets, similar to how CM Punk was advertised without AEW even saying his name. This is probably because they don't want wrestling fans to ruin these secrets with their entitlement. AEW sold out the United Center without even having to say CM Punk's name. But on the other side, that very same dynamic has led to fans overreaching in their expectations, where they expect Mercedes Mone to show up despite her not even being advertised. She didn't. The same happened with The Rock at Raw 30, and it'll probably happen again at the Royal Rumble. WWE is doing the opposite by advertising Cody Rhodes for the Royal Rumble instead of going with the element of surprise. Cody Rhodes should absolutely dethrone Roman Reigns for at least one of Reigns' titles, because the story of Cody winning the WWE Championship to honor his father is too good not to tell. Let's just hope these wrestling fans don't act like a bunch of little spoiled bastard sons. Check out this video about the Mercedes Mone debacle in AEW and subscribe just in time to see Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble, I think. Will The Rock show up to the Royal Rumble? Will Mercedes Mone return? Cody or Sami, who you got? Tell me in the comments!